Hi there, it's Mary from stampingmary.stampinup.net. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's video features a little bit of blending, and I'm going to be using the Simply Succulents Cling Stamp Set and this fabulous die. But before I get too far into how I made this card, let me just show you where I got the products from. So we are looking at products from the mini catalogue, the Stampin' Up! January to June mini catalogue. It's available to purchase now, runs through to the end of June 2021. The products that I'm using today are the Simply Succulent Stamp Set and dies, and you'll find them on page 39 of the catalogue. I have used dies to cut out these little flowers, the beautiful stitched frame, this fabulous stamp set. Kind people are my kind of people. I do love that. All of these framelets here are stitched, by the way. And this wonderful background, which is this one-piece die, framelit I should say, or die rather, and it cuts out the entire piece. So where did I put it? Here it is here. There it is there. And also featured in here is a little bit of foil and the blending at the back. But first of all, let me talk to you a little bit about this foil. So also in this catalogue, if you come over to page 11, you'll see the fabulous Love You Always bundle. But in there are the Love You Always foil sheets. And there are 3 of them in 3 different colours in there. Blushing Bride, Rococo Rose and Sahara Sand. And I have cut out this little die using the Sahara Sand. And that's just another die that's in the Simply Succulent set. And the third product I wanted to show you today from this catalogue is on page... what page is it on? On page 70. And it's the blending brushes. And there are 3 of these in the set. And they are fabulous. So I'm going to show you how I use those in a moment. Just going back to the die set, which is on page 39. So the bundle, if you purchase the bundle, it's the Simply Succulent Stamp Set and the Potted Succulent dies, which has this beautiful big die included. They will, if you buy that bundle, you'll save 10%, but it will also qualify you for a free item from the Celebration catalogue, which is this one here. And this is available up until the 28th of February 2021. So just to let you know that if you purchase that one, you'll be over the threshold to purchase to qualify you for a free item. Anyway, let me show you how I made this card. So the background is using the blending brushes. So I'm going to show you first how I did that. Get all this out of the way. So just bring in half a piece of Whisper White cardstock, and it's just been folded and just scored in half. I'm going to get a little bit of, let's bring in a bit of scratch paper here, and I'm going to put some tape down here. So this is just, like a painter's tape. I'm just going to put it on the score line. Just white on white is hard to see, isn't it? Just going to put it on that score line just so that I have a nice clean finish to the card. Just there, that'll be good. So that will just keep it in place while we're doing the blending. So it just means I'm not going to get anything on the back there. Okay, so I'm using 3 colours here. I'm using the fabulous Magenta Madness, which is that top colour there, Magenta Madness, Mango Melody and Calypso Coral. So I've got I'll start with the Mango Madness, the Magenta Madness I should say. And I'm going to bring in my blending brush. Now these are washable, so I'll probably, this one, now that I've used it for this bright colour, I'll wash it, but I'll keep it for brights, I think, after this. So all you want to do is just pick up a bit of the ink on here. This beautiful soft little bristles in there. Pick a little bit of that up. Start on your scratch paper out here and then just work your way in. Okay, we're going over that tape because we're going to take that off anyway. So you always start off out here, otherwise you're going to get a great big splotchy bit in the middle. It doesn't matter if you get a bit of a splotch because we're going to be covering it with that framelit anyway, but whoops, got a bit too much there. That's okay. I'm going to bring in my next one, which is the Mango Melody, and I'm using another blending brush for this. And as I mentioned, the blending, there's 3 in the pack, so I'll keep this one probably for my Mango Melody and my Calypso Coral colours. So I've already used it for the previous card. So take on your scratch paper here and come in over. I'm just going in over the top. I'm not getting too bothered about with the fact that I've gone over a little bit because I want to blend the 2 colours together. Put a little bit more in, start over there, and then come in here. Okay, you don't have to press hard, just a lightly will do it. And then finally I'm going to bring in my Calypso Coral. And I'm going to do the same thing, I'll just rub a little bit of that off. See, not much of that comes off. Take a bit off. And just putting the final colour on there, the Calypso Coral. See, no inky fingers. If you're using sponges, we still got the sponges, obviously. They're still very, very good and they're useful, particularly if you're just doing the edges of a card. But the more you work this, the stronger the colours will get. So I'm just going to go back over that one a little bit more. I think I want a little bit more of the Mango Melody in there, so just going to brush that off a little bit there. And come back into my Mango Melody. There we go. I'm just going to deepen that up a little bit. Here we go. Now you can keep going to work the colours up stronger. Use a lighter touch if you want them a little bit lighter. It's up to you entirely, but these brushes, blending brushes, they are the bomb. Highly recommend them. So let's take this painter's tape off, and I hope it doesn't rip my paper. No, it's not. Take that off. So we've got a nice clean edge there now. Get rid of that. Now I've already run this through my Stampin Cut Emboss Machine. Isn't it fabulous? It's just so fabulous. And I'm going to apply it across the top there so it fits perfectly. Now I cut this piece of Whisper White cardstock down to 14 by 10.3 centimeters, but you can make it bigger if you like. I just wanted it to have the lightest border I could possibly get on there. I also want to show you, I actually cut one out also using the that's the Sahara Sand foil. I was going to do that, but I wasn't sure. I do like it, it does look good, but maybe I'll do that for another card. But I'm going to use the white. You could also cut this out and die cut it, I should say, and then use it as, put your embossing paste over there, which I probably will do at some stage too. But let's just show you how I put this one together. So just to save a little bit of time, I've actually gone ahead and I've already stamped and die cut all these extra pieces out here. So I've used Coastal Cabana for that. I've die cut out the little succulents as well, and I used the Sahara Sand foil for these little pieces. And there is a third one here hiding somewhere on my desk. Here it is. Here it is here. And I don't know if you can see it there. There's also a little bit of twine back there, and it is the twine from the Snail Mail twine combo, and it's Whisper White and Blushing Bride. So we're going to use a little bit of that too. So before I adhere, we'll adhere that now and pop that on now. Let's put this to one side. So you're going to want to use, you could use an adhesive sheet for this one. I just didn't use one this time, but you could. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of Tombow on here. I'm not going to put too much on because I don't want it to leak out. Just enough, just a dot. You could use your fine tip glue pen, that would be even better, but me and the fine tip glue pen are not really good friends, so I'll just be very, very gentle with my Tombow. And then flip that over and center it on my card front. Go in there. It's right. Got the idea from this one. I actually looked at the sample in the catalogue, and it had, I think it's a watercolour look across the back, but I thought it was a good use of the blending brushes. So you can see once you've put that frame on there, if you have got a little bit of, you know, splotchiness or blotchiness with your blending, it doesn't really show through. And you can use whatever colour combo you like. I love the bright of that, the pop of that Magenta Madness pink is just so very pretty. Just pop that to one side, and we'll put our sentiment together. So I'm going to attach put a little bit of snail on the back, sorry, not snail, Stampin' Seal on the back here, just so I can, oops, attach the foil. Okay, so again, this is just sort of random, popping them in there wherever you feel you want them. Like I said, I cut out 3, and these are from the succulent dies. Oops. There we go. And whoops, that one does not want to go on there today. It's okay. Come off there, and I'm going to put a couple of mini dimensionals on the back of this one, of the little, these. Oh, actually I've got little the pearls in there. I should just put them on. I think that kind of just finishes it off. It's my little pearl basic jewels. So we'll just pop fingers and thumbs. There we go. Gosh, I made that look hard, didn't I? I'm trying to do it. It's because I shouldn't have put the dimensional on first. Oh well. Never mind. These are great for colouring as well. These little excuse me, these little succulents are great for colouring in also. So pop on there. There. Another one here. Go. And I think we're nearly done with that. Yep, that's done. And then just the little bit of the that twine to go on the back of the, just for a little bit more interest. Now there's no method for putting this on. It's just a little bit random. So all I do is I just kind of do this, get a bit of a pattern going, and then hope I got it right. I wish I could say there was a more organised system for it, but there's not. Yep, that'll do. That will do. And then to keep it all in place, I'm just going to load up with my dimensionals. That will keep everything secured in here. And Whoops, I got that a bit close, didn't I? Kind people are my kind of people. Isn't that a lovely sentiment? I think that's just so lovely. Go. I just need to move that down a touch. Yeah, go. And I forgot to fold it over. And there you have it. There is my card made. The 2 cards. Very easy to make. Very, very easy to make. I hope you enjoyed that video. I've popped all the link to my website down below, and also the products that I've used you can find on my website. So if you enjoyed that video, I hope you will subscribe to future videos, and if you have any questions or you would like to request a catalogue, please feel free to email me, stampingmary, MERRY, @gmail.com. Thanks, and have a great and crafty day. Bye.